This is the end of our biggest marathon training week ever, but we are still 5 weeks out from Berlin Marathon. And you might be wondering, why are they doing the biggest week that far out? Trust me, it is worth it to find out, but it needs a little story time. So first we go back exactly 2 years ago to an athlete that I have the pleasure of still coaching called Ali. She was training for Berlin just like we are now. Her PB was 3:29, but we wanted to get closer to 3. We were thinking around 3:15. The training went amazingly though, and she actually ran a 2:59 at Berlin, beyond her wildest dreams at the time. So we looked at the data. How did it happen? Obviously good quality consistent training, but also her biggest training week by far was 5 to 6 weeks out from the race. It was a multi-day running festival that we factored into the training. The volume got less from there. Then I thought, I wonder what caused my London 2:55 in 2019, because in the lead up I'd been injured. Sure enough, my biggest weeks were 5 to 8 weeks out, not 3. You see, traditionally we build up to a 35-kilometer long run 3 weeks out from race day, and we did that for New York and Boston. And that also would be our biggest week of volume generally. But what if we flipped it looking at this data? What if our biggest week was at the start of the final block, 5 to 6 weeks out? 9-minute PBs is what? Both of us. And we know the reason wasn't just that, but it was definitely a major factor. So we're doing it again with some tweaks. Also, apologies, but I seem to have filmed the long run footage in ultra wide angle, so you are definitely going to get to see too much of me this week.
Okay, 5 o'clock in the morning, Mary's biggest week she's ever done in marathon training. But we've completely ripped up the playbook. Like, we have completely changed the way we do marathon training, and that's a bit that we want to share with you. But we have to start running because we've got to do 35 kilometers. Oh, also I should mention, it's Mary's birthday. Okay, 35 kilometers for your birthday.
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday. So this is the working plan. I've got 5 loops of about 6.3 kilometers. We've already done the additional bit that'll take us to 35. And at the end of each loop, I'm just going to check in and tell you about each day of the week that we trained, and it should round up. And it should round off nicely when we get to about 35 kilometers with me being broken biscuits. That's the plan. Sun is rising, so any moment now I shouldn't need this head torch. I think it's seen better days. Keeps slipping down. Okay, let's go with Tuesday first, because Tuesday we went to the track, we met up with Lawrence, did a kilometer repeat session. It was a good one, really good start to the week for Mary. I'd actually done a bike on Monday because my legs can't do as many miles as Mary's running, but it was a confidence booster for sure to go to that track and do kilometer repeat session. But it was Mary's story we're going to follow because we've already done mine just this Sunday gone.
But before we move on, here's our working theory as to why reversing the final build block works so well for experienced marathon runners. Firstly, it's straight after the recovery week, so our legs are just that little bit fresher. Big weeks are much harder when you're building towards them, and then you're already tired when you start. Also, physiologically, the weeks where you get the most gains from your marathon training are weeks 4 to 7 before the race, not 1 to 3 like a lot of people think. So 5 to 6 weeks out is an obvious sweet spot. And then also psychologically, hitting a big week this far out is such a confidence boost. The long runs get ever so slightly less long, but I need to be clear, this is not for first-time marathoners. Your legs need to be able to take a pretty decent increase in volume from around 27 kilometers to 35 kilometers as a long run, as an example. It's an option anyway, something to consider if you're looking for something new and you're an experienced marathoner. It really worked for us. What's the plan today?
The plan is 15k total distance, 2k warm-up, 1k marathon pace, 10 by kilometre, 2 minutes rest, and cool down to 15k total.
And look at the weather. It's like perfect.
So happy.
Yeah, and we've got Lauro as well. Lauro's here, just about to come and join us for the session.
This is how we recover. All right.
Loving life.
6 reps in. This is where it's starting to hurt. but managing to hold his bend. Nearly 10k in and it's just starting to get light now. So first chunk done, which feels good. And looking back to the session on Tuesday, I am so happy with how that went. I've had some really good track sessions in this block and this one was probably one of the strongest, and 10 by a kilometre is a session that scares me a lot, and it's one that has gone wrong in the past, so kind of mentally it's quite tough and it's a big deal when that goes well. Definitely a good confidence boost from the track on Tuesday for me.
Wednesday, we actually separated on our training, so I don't run on a Wednesday. I found that my legs, they just can't do 5 days a week, and I'm okay with that, because what I did was 2 hours on the bike, which would have been the equivalent of what Mary did. So Mary knocked off 15k on the treadmill.
16k in, holding well so far. It's good. I'm nearly halfway, so that's a really good sign. But back to this week. So next up for me was Wednesday. It was an easy run, and this was probably should have been the most straightforward one in terms of what it looks like, but it was probably my hardest run of the week. I just felt tired probably from the track on Tuesday, and yeah, just couldn't really find a rhythm. Like, I was running on the treadmill, wasn't sure of the distance. I did do 15, which meant I had a shorter run of 10 on Saturday, but yeah, I got it done, and it's one of those, like, they can't all be great.
As you might know, we're working with Say Sky through this training series, and we're really excited to be wearing their kit. And the exciting thing was the delivery came on Wednesday, so we got our brand new race kit, some training kit, things to put on. So although the sessions weren't the greatest for the both of us, that kit delivery turned it all round, and now we've got some flashy new race kit to try out. So we just want to say thank you to Say Sky for believing in us and wanting to be part of our journey as much as we're really excited to be part of theirs. And as a little gift, there's a discount code in the description to the video for you for 15% off at Say Sky. We get nothing from this. This is pure discount to you, and we're excited to give you that if you like the kit.
I'm well aware that the hard work is still to be done, but I'm through a half marathon now in 1:34, and it's just ticking along. Lawrence's legs feeling good, Robin's legs feeling good, I think. Feeling good? Yeah. My legs feeling all right. We'll see how we go. This is the hard bit. The next 2 laps, kilometers 22 to 35. So we're at the end of lap 3, holding it together, I guess, just about. We've got the harder bits to come, but that takes us to Thursday, which for us has been different in this block, or for Mary particularly. So when we trained for Chicago on a Thursday, I was doing marathon specific work on the treadmill, so like intervals of bigger chunks, maybe 4 kilometers, 5 kilometers, 6 kilometers at my goal marathon pace on the treadmill, to get myself to kind of 15, 16 kilometers for the week. Mary did about 1 of those, but she didn't like the treadmill. But things have come around this training cycle. She's been doing this regularly. So on Tuesday we've been doing lactate repeats. On Thursday we've been doing marathon specific work.
3 laps in, looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. So on to Thursday for me. That was my biggest run in the midweek in this block, 20k. I chose to do a longer one instead of a double day, just because I wanted to get as much in around my marathon paced efforts that I do on Thursdays as possible. So I did 4 lots, 3 by 4k at marathon pace on the treadmill, because it's all controllable, and we can do it any time of day and the heat doesn't matter. I'm not going to say it felt comfortable, but had a big fan on me, stayed in zone 2, and my body is really learning what it feels like to run at that pace. So I think a really useful session, and another one to build confidence.
Okay, that is 29 kilometers done, 1 lap to go. Very thankful for Lawrence and Robin here, who basically got me through those laps. Like, it's a lot harder when you do it on your own. Everybody knows that, so it's nice to have company, even if we weren't talking much. The fact that you're kind of with people. So I'm just going to go solo on the last loop, get it done. Like, this is very much mental focus, like you would need for Berlin in that last 5 to 10 kilometers. Which leads us to Saturday, which was yesterday, which was just some more easy miles. This is really getting Mary to the point where 100 kilometers felt realistic.
It's a beautiful day for my birthday. 4 laps in, 1 to go. So that's a nice feeling, like nothing too much to worry about now. So Saturday is just an easy run, like ticking over the legs really before the long run. So I did that on the treadmill yesterday. It just keeps things easy, well controlled. I can do it mid-morning, and yeah, it felt good. That was nice. And then put my feet up straight after and got ready for today. So yeah, almost at 100k for the week. 1 more loop to go and I'll be there. This feels awesome.
I'm now running like 4 to 4:10 a kilometer in the final lap. So that's an amazing indicator. Great confidence booster, you know, to get to 35k feeling so good. I mean, we carb loaded yesterday. We had a little breakfast this morning. We've regularly taken gels at the same intervals we want to do in the race. So the fact that the energy stayed high is a real kind of validation of how important fueling is in this whole journey. Sun's fully up now. Must be like 8 AM and I have 400 meters to go. I feel amazing. Such a good confidence boost. Hopefully Mary had the same experience on her birthday. 3:58 last kilometer. 2:33.05. Job done. Feel good about that. I think we'll probably go back to the house and have a lovely day and pick this one apart. But to be honest with you, massive confidence booster for me. I'm just hoping Mary comes in the same level of confidence as you never know, like, but generally we have similar experiences at the similar times. So races and training, often I'll have a really good session and she'll come back and be like, yeah, so was mine, or I'll have a bad one and so was hers. So yeah, let's hope that that is the case right now.
I've just hit 100k for the week, 34k in, last kilometre to go. Oh, so happy with that.
Wait, tell me. Stop. Good or bad?
Good.
I knew it! High five, me too!
I'm so happy.
Did you have a really good experience?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, felt really good.
Me too!
Oh, amazing.
And I was just saying that usually you mirror me or I mirror you when it comes to our like training and racing.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, that's...
Drink.
Yeah, drink. That's so good. So yeah, like I felt strong all the way, no dips, no nothing, really great.
Yeah. Yeah, really happy. 2:43.
Happy birthday!
Yeah.
Okay, we'll pick it apart when we get home. Let's let you rest for a sec.
Yeah.
All right, 35 kilometers in the bag. How did it feel?
Really good. It was exactly what I hoped for, like a really good confidence boost with 5 weeks to go.
What do you put it down to?
Definitely the mini carb load we did, and being so prepared for the run, having everything laid out, having the fueling ready and sticking to that every 25 minutes, taking a gel, kept me feeling strong and energized and like I could execute the run.
Yeah, so we were being race specific, I guess, and I think that's important, is like at this point training our gut to accept the gels that we want to take during the race. But it paid dividends. Like, we both felt really great, as you can see throughout the run.
Yeah, it was like a rehearsal that went really well.
Yeah, that's our number one thing. But what about the 100 kilometer week? How did that feel generally?
Yeah, it actually felt pretty good. Like, I probably felt like better and better as the week went on, just got into a nice groove, and it never felt too overwhelming or too crazy. Like, with 2 rest days in there.
Yeah, and we're not stupid. We've worked all our lives in quite busy, hard jobs, and now we don't. Now this is our full-time profession. We realise we're able to absorb the training in a way better way than we could have done when we were working full-time. So, and a lot of people don't have that luxury. I get that. You almost feel guilty that you're not doing more. but I think we know that this is the level we want to be at. We're pushing you a little bit beyond where you've ever gone, but it's working.
Yeah, and it's not too much. Like in the past I've done 95 kilometer weeks, so it's nothing like groundbreaking or earth-shattering or wildly different, but I feel like I'm taking the right approach to doing it sensibly.
It's a tweak. And can you back it up with another 100k week?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Well then let's do that. Let's see if we can double down. It's going to be a slightly shorter, longer run at the weekend, but it's okay. Like another 100k week, we're stacking weeks on weeks with just grinding consistency, and that is what's going to make the difference come race day. So are you ready to do it?
I'm ready.
You're supposed to say, let's do it. That's your catchphrase.
You asked me a question.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
If you like this video, then why wouldn't you subscribe? Just click a button. It's so easy. And you'll also get a lot of value from this video, which was the first in this training series, and where I tell you how best to keep purpose in your sessions for the best results. Or you'll like this video, which is going to help you understand how long you'll actually need to train for a marathon. Hope it helps. See you Sunday.